Step 3, how to build your own prompts. Now, I've made 2 assumptions about you. The first is that you have some idea of what you want to be writing about, and the second is that you have some familiarity with the AI platform of your preference. I like to use ChatGPT. That might change in the future. This isn't a masterclass of how to use AI. This is a masterclass of how to use AI for your writing. So if I talk about something that you don't know how to use, just jump over to YouTube. There are a plethora of instruction videos that will take you through all of the basics. So now we're going to start with ground zero. This is not writing specific, this is prompt specific. This is teaching you how to build your own prompts. And then you'll see with the prompts that we go through later, how I always follow this method. There are 4 things that need to be included in any prompt that you want to give so that it can find the right role to give you exactly what you want. If you give it the right role, and tell it where to find its information from, it will try to give you exactly what you want so that you stay on the website, so that you stay in the conversation. It's trying to keep you there. And we can use that for good. It's kind of like a dog. You have to train it the right way. So first we have to give it its role. Functioning as a world-class blank. This could be a world-class mentor in writing coaching. This could be a world-class psychologist. This could be a world-class chef. The first step is the role. So number 1, functioning as a world-class X. Specializing in Y. So functioning as a world-class psychologist, specializing in cognitive behavioral therapy. Then the third part is with your answers informed by Z. So, functioning as a world-class psychologist, specializing in cognitive behavioral therapy with answers informed by peer-reviewed research. Give me this answer. So you give it a role, you tell it what to specialize in, you tell it where you want it to find its answers from, and you tell it what kind of thing you want. Do you want a report? Do you want simplified dot points? Do you want the one tip that's going to make a change in your life today? Now, just like as a little caveat, whenever I talk about anything mental health related with AI, this is not a substitute for real psychologists, real counselors, and real help that you can get from other areas. This is only ever in addition to whatever mental health plan you are currently on. And the second absolutely super basic thing that you can do with ChatGPT, if you have no idea where to start, so if you don't know what role you want it to take and you don't know where it needs to get its information on, you just have questions, what you can do is ask it to make a prompt for you. So something along the lines of, and once again, this will be in the PDF, so you don't need to remember this word for word, but you would say, give me a prompt to feed back to you that, and then just like insert your desired outcome, insert all of the things to do with what you would need that possibly go towards like this question. And then put a little caveat in, make sure to include all considerations around this point because I am not an expert, but I do want the best answer. It will then give you a prompt. You can look at it and say, okay, yeah, that is exactly the question that I want to ask, or refine it. Do that a couple of times and then feed the prompt back in and it will give you the exact answer that you want, hopefully. If you've asked the right question, it will give you the right answer. And that is the absolute basics of prompt building. So let's start getting specific.